ho, 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 ho. Drop dead. Oh yeah, you know. I went and got me some latex. This is just one of them little styrofoam heads. I'm trying it out. But of course they don't have any ears or really any facial expression except for kind of like a shitty little smirk. So I'm trying it. Put some ears on it. They're not the best, but first time me ever doing it. So trying to just make it look different. But we'll see where it goes from here. YouTube. Well, you know who this is. I had mentioned on SOP a few nights ago, or a week or so ago, or whatever, that I'm working on a new compressor style setup, all in one, the valves and all. And I finished it today. I kind of ran some wires and tested it out. The only thing is, here's a picture of it. It's a 5-gallon air tank. I got 8 valves. 2, 4, 6, 8. I can run 8 props off of this. Right now, it's all 3/8 line. You got for airline here, and then you got the airline down here for 1 and 2. Then you got 3 and 4, and of course 5 and 6, and 7 and 8. All my wires are right here. All 8 of them for either a infrared or step mat or whatever. They got all inline fuses in them, so forth. What it is, it's just basically a 5-gallon tank with 8 valves, and they're the valves that you can actually take apart and replace diaphragms and so forth in them. So whenever your old valve or the newer style valves, you can't take them apart. If they go bad, they go bad. Well, there is a way of fixing them, but you got to know what you're really doing. And what it's running off of is this 480 compressor. This is my 110 power and negative, or not 110, I'm sorry, 12 volt. This is all 12 volt. You ain't got to have no power line or nothing like that, just 12 volt. You can run off a converter or whatever, or you can just run it off straight off the battery. Myself, I'm doing my trailer. There's the back on my trailer, the back of it. This here, I'll show you where it's going as soon as I get done. But I got a pressure switch right there. It cuts on at 166 psi, and it cuts off at cuts off at 200 psi. So basically, what happens is, whenever this tank drops down to 166 psi, it kicks on and it fills up to 200. From 0 air pressure to 200 psi, it only takes about 3 minutes to completely fill up with that 480 compressor, the Air 480. I basically use the same kind of setup in my cars that I do. I was looking outside one day and I was like, instead of dragging that big ass compressor around I got, I might as well just try to do something lightweight, and it's a whole lot lightweight, easier to deal with, instead of trying to take that big bastard right there, my big compressor. I really don't want to take it. Yep, y'all see the chaos that I deal with. This is Halloween stuff in there and Halloween stuff in there. This is part of my building here. This is half of it here. But anyways, this is like I said, the compressor. It's a Air compressor, 12 volt. You can run off a converter, or you can just run it off a battery. I got 8 valves on it. It pumps up to 200 psi. I've actually had this up before I changed that pressure switch. I want to be on the safe side, so I changed it from a 230 to a 200. But it has pumped up to 230 psi. I got the wiring ran from the valves out. Like I said, I've tested it. It works good. And there goes my damn organ that's covered, but I hadn't had a time to even do anything with it yet. I've just been too busy. More of my cylinders. But this right here is the trailer. But it's actually going to sit right here where this block is. It's actually going to sit right in here. I've already got the tabs welded on the actual tank. The tank is a tank off of like a semi-truck. 5-gallon semi-truck. It's got all the ports that come out of it. Plus it's got the 2 ends so you can feed in and feed out. But it's going to sit right here. I got a gel cell battery that I'm putting here. That's going to be running for power. So, but yeah, there's my air tank setup. It's going to work great. All I have to do, plumb my lines in, plug them straight into the cylinders, which I've already got it pre-drilled inside where I'm going to have them. And I just got to run my airline up to it, and I'm good to go. You ain't got to worry about all the noise being right there at the prop. It's all going to be on the outside of the haunt, where you can't really hear it as much. But yeah, it's going to work out great. I'm pretty confident of it. This is part of the trailer here. I don't want to show you the other side because I'm not finished with it. I'm doing the front facade on the other side. So I will leave that for a later date. See you later. Stay scary. Peace.